Everybody, Ben from EmTech here again. We're going to go over how to embed or insert the videos directly into your Google Slides presentations, directly into your website. So this is if you want to share your Screencastify videos without having it pop open in a new window. Again, like I said, directly in your Google Slides presentations, PowerPoints, directly in your Google site. And so we're going to show you how to add or insert those. All right. So again, we already went over how to insert that link, but this is actually going to put the whole video in itself. So first let's pop over to the Google platform, which I think is probably the easiest here, simply because those videos live in Google. Remember, in our Screencastify folder in our drive, we have all of those videos, and that's where they live. So that means if I'm in Google Slides, I can insert, so right up here in my menu, File, Insert, video, and then I can select it directly from my Google Drive to put into this presentation. So where's that demo video? It's right here. And then my video is directly in the presentation and not, pardon me, then the video is directly in the presentation and not just a link that opens in a new window. And I can resize it, and I have all of those wonderful format options that we're going to go into, especially for formative assessment there. Same can be done in Google Classroom. It can be added directly from your drive. So this was a link that I had posted right here. I'm going to get rid of that. And we can add directly to our Google Classroom assignments, our materials posts, by going into our Google Drive. It immediately shows up all of the recent videos. Okay, I can also try to look in my drive directly, but they're all here. And where's my most recent video? Right there, desktop share is the example that I'm using today. So you can insert it directly in there. Again, in your website, so this is now Google Sites, we can go directly into our drive here. Sorry, I had already been in there as playing around. So we can go into the insert menu, and same place as you insert your text boxes and your images, you can go directly into your drive to insert Google Slideshows, Google Docs, or things like Screencastify videos. So I go to my Screencastify folder, I find the video I directly would like to insert, and this is alphabetical, so I'm going to have to find it. It's called Demo D Desktop Share Demo right there. And that way I can insert my video and have it play directly in my website without having to open in a new screen. Okay, and notice I can resize it. Be careful about the aspect ratio. You can accidentally skew it. So if you are resizing it, remember to hold down that Shift key, and that way it won't get, the aspect ratio won't change. It'll stay the right size. So hold down the Shift key for that little trick. All right, so Google is really easy. Anywhere you can insert your Google Drive files, you can insert the video directly into those Google software. Now, um, if I go to my Screencastify folder, you'll see that the extensions for these are Webms. Sorry, I went too fast there. I'm going to rearrange this just. There we go. So Webm. Webm is a specific video program that works only in Google Drive or through Google Drive. So when I'm inserting these videos directly into a Microsoft product, we're going to download the video. Webm, so Christine McKee and I tested it out in a PowerPoint. Webms won't play directly inserted into PowerPoint. But Screencastify provides us with a really easy, great way around that. So we go to our recordings in our Screencastify menu right here, and we go into My Recordings. Now I want to draw your attention back to that area. Let's go to the video I want to use, to the download area. You can easily download your video as an MP3, export it as an MP4, or you can export it as a GIF. In this case, we can download it as an MP3 or as an MP4. Okay, so MP3 is a WebM again, or sorry, that's a WebM. Great, that didn't quite work. You want to export as an MP4 from Microsoft because the WebMs will not play in Microsoft products. Export as MP4. You don't need to confirm to a fixed rate. Export, it's going to then turn the video into an MP4 here, and it can take a couple minutes to do that. And then it's going to give us a little pinky peach button down here that says download. So just remember, when you first click on it, that's not downloaded yet. It's going to do this, and you have to click here first to fully download. Now that it's shared there, it's in my downloads folder. I can always click there and go show in folder to find it. And it'll kind of direct me to where it's stored. Don't look at my downloads. There is so much there. All right, so now I'm ready to use it. I would then open up my PowerPoint. Let's hope I have it ready here. Oh, it did. You know what? This will work. Here's a demo PowerPoint. So let's say this is the PowerPoint where I wanted to insert that video directly in. Remember, you could have added a link to your video in PowerPoints, but if you want the full video in there, I'm just going to create a new page. Sure, why not? All right, so let's say this is the presentation that I wanted to insert my video in. I go under Insert, Video. Now, online video, we don't recommend for inserting it directly in. Again, the Webm, so that's in putting that link in. The Webm has trouble with PowerPoint, so we put the video directly from your downloads folder into your PowerPoint, and then there shouldn't be any trouble. It's been the best for us. There we go, desktop screen share demo. And then just like we put it into Google Slides, you have a wonderful copy of your video in there that you can resize as well. Same with Microsoft Class Teams. If I am doing a class team instead of a Google Classroom, it plays very well. So I create my assignment like normal, or I add it in my post, and I add in the file itself. Okay, so I can attach it from my computer. If you put it in OneDrive, you are more than welcome to share it in OneDrive. But go under assignments. Let's say I'm creating assignment and I have a video with my lesson there. Create a new assignment or from an existing one, but I'm going to create a new one here. You do your title instructions as per normal, but under add resources is where you're going to add that little video in. So we go upload from this device. Again, I can put the link here, which will link into the web browser version of it. Okay. But I want this directly in my Teams. I don't want to take my students out of my team to another web browser, let's say. For some reason, you don't want that to happen. Maybe you have littles and you want to keep them in the Teams environment. You can upload the video directly from your device, like we're going over now. Let's find it, and then it uploads it into that class team. So remember, with Google products, you can insert the video directly from your Google Drive. Anywhere where it says insert video, select Google Drive, or anywhere where it says Drive for access to folders, you can find your video in there and put it in. And for Microsoft products, we do recommend downloading with an MP4 format and then inserting directly if you want to insert the video in. If you just want a link, then you can put that link in as per normal. So that's how to share your Screencastify videos by inserting or embedding.